It shows me saying to them, this is what I enjoy, this is what I don't enjoy. And it also gives them an opportunity to tell me what they like. And sort of, I guess, use me as a guinea pig. Trial what you like and what you want to do. So when you go to the next person, you know exactly how to pleasure them and, you know, how to receive pleasure as well.
So when was your first decision to have so many people at such a short space of time?
So I started going to events like Freshers, Spring Break, and there's one in Australia called Schoolies, which is a high volume of sort of 18-year-old people in, you know, I guess a small time frame. So I was like, if I could go and sleep with as many people as I could, not only do I educate those I sleep with, but also I get a video that can educate the wider audience. And obviously I can monetize off that.
I see, but when you say educate, what do you mean?
I want to make content that people can watch, can relate to it, but also can learn. So it's when I sleep with students
or... It's not wise to marry the American woman. But I want to say Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rule Well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel, bro. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is another lesson through the Spirit. This proves this is why the women here in America are not marriageable. You have this Edomite chick here that says, basically it says OnlyFans creator, which OnlyFans is basically a bunch of hoes, prostitutes. If your woman got OnlyFans, I don't care if she's selling fucking fake jewelry, she's a prostitute, man. But it says OnlyFans creator offers 100% free trial inside her vagina to school students to help them better their education. Use me as a guinea pig. And this is why the mental degradation of our women or just women in general is totally on a decline, because these women, they sleep with every goddamn body. All right. Here she's justifying her sick, twisted fetish and her emptiness inside as some type of sex education class for young 18-year-olds to get off on her, all because, you know, this is a sick pleasure of hers. Okay, you can watch fucking movies or you can read books, or you have what they call parenting to give you the run and ins and outs on the act of sex, which sex means marriage. It says, to better their education, use me as a guinea pig. Reality of it is, these women are just a bunch of hoes. Okay, and this is the result of what they call feminism. Feminism has totally given women the ability to destroy themselves without batting a finger. And in this case, most of the women, if not all of them, are whores or prostitutes. Because pretty much every woman that you see walking around, outside of the ones that's not old enough, has pretty much had men they've had sex with. Okay, I'm talking about from the ages 12 on up, man. Okay, you got 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds getting pregnant by men and having multiple men. Like one chick, she said she had like 7 to 8 kids. She started when she was 13 and she's like on her 8th kid. And she's only like 21, 22. And she's done all this just to get some type of food stamp benefit. But this is the result of it, man. And this Edomite dog, this Edomite woman, hey, she's the pinnacle of the beauty of Babylon. So all the women in America adopt to be like the so-called white woman. And you hear that you have the black she-demon here, Eve, which is on a record to behest her record, man. Okay, because if you really want to be honest with you, Eve is a bigger slut than the so-called, well, I call them neck and neck. But Eve is more out there than Esau. Okay, the Edomite woman, she's all into being gangbang. She's all into bestiality. She's into all of the craziness. And Keisha, she just a flat out slut, man. All right. Every Keisha that you come across, 9 times out of 10, they working with about 20 bodies or more. And that's a fact, man. Unless you just get extremely lucky. I was taught if a chick say she got a particular body count, add that by 10, times it by 10, and another 10. So if a chick say that she has 5 bodies, then times that by 10, which 10 times 5 is what? 50, right? So there you go. All right. But this is the common act here, and they're able to freely display it. They're able to just speak on it, and nobody ever ridicules them. Nobody says anything about it. They turn a blind eye to it. And if you shame this type of behavior, then you're considered abusive. You're considered male chauvinistic. Okay, you're considered a bigot. Okay, you hate women. You know, you're insensitive and all this other blase. But they're not understanding that this type of culture, this is a whole hookup culture. It does nothing but destroy the youth, man. because you got 12, 13-year-old little women out here, little girls out here that have the likeness and they look up to women like Sexy Red. Okay, they look up to women like Glorilla, Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj. What's his other bitch name? Cardi B. You know, Trina, Beyonce. Just a bunch of whores, man. And this is the result of Esau Edom's political movements. Me Too, feminism. Okay, the woman's lib. You know, my body, my choice, my rights, my body, you know. And this comes with the fact of you not being able to put these demons in order. So when you look at her, and I think this is the bitch that wanted to sleep with 100 guys or like 1,000 guys within a day or some shit. I don't know. I know a few brothers did something on it. But if you look at her, she's totally not right. Okay, you can see the cosmetic makeup. You can see the face cosmetics. None of it is natural. You can tell she has a plethora of spirits on her. Because all the men that she's let go inside her, man. And the crazy part about it is she'll deal with a man and have a boyfriend. And he has to sit back and accept that shit. And if he don't accept it, he gets shamed. Okay, and this is why America has to burn, man. Because the judgment of a whore is to be burnt. So this is why, hey, brothers, man, you know, and just men out there, don't marry these bitches over here like this stupid punching bag head nigga by the name of Travis Scott. He shut down, not Travis Scott, Travis Hunter. He had to shut down his internet pages because for the simple fact everybody was ridiculing him about getting married to that slut, Leanna Lene, which she's a fucking whore, man. Okay, which I won't be surprised if she was probably in pornos, man, you know. Shit, every light-skinned so-called Mexican chick, they all look alike. So, you know, you come across a couple of those flicks, she may be in one. But they found out that this bitch was in rap videos, having a relationship with SoundCloud rappers, dating cowboys, sitting up here sending emojis to, man, I mean just reckless, man. And yet he's sitting up here trying to defend his hoe. It's crazy, bro. You know, this is why you gotta get the fuck up out of here. But anyway, this ain't gonna be a long lesson. This is very quick. This is Sirach 26, and I'm gonna start at verses 22. It says, a harlot, which is another way of saying a whore, should be accounted as spittle. But a married woman is tower against death to her husband. That's right, man. She should be spat on. Okay, behavior like this should be shamed. But yeah, you got a bunch of simps probably inboxing her, sending her money, telling her how beautiful she is, that they can't wait to put a ring on it. Just to get some type of attention from a known hoe, man. All right, and this is typical of the woman in Babylon. This is the average chick here. She just had the boldness to put it out there, but schools to help better their education. Why do you need to fuck on or sleep with students to show them how to slide up in you, man? Okay, it's common sense with little boys, little, you know, men, young men. They know how to fucking work they ride, man. You know, they start off fucking young. And most Jake kids was overly sexualized when they were coming up. They had little girlfriends they used to hump on and shit. They'd come across little shit on TV, you know, when their mother sleep. They'd see little movies and shit of women having sex. And then Jake get to experimenting with themselves, man. So they pretty much aware of how to have sex with a goddamn woman. Okay, it don't behest you to come in and bust it open just to fulfill your sick pleasures and fantasies. But if this was a man saying that he wanted to go around to 18-year-old young women, having sex with them to show them how to throw it back and to bust it open and how to put them in sideways and missionary and all this other shit. You know, if Jake man came out or men came out and said that in general, he would be the lowest thing since fucking white bread, man. Okay, he'd been lower than a cockroach. They'd crucified and they would have called him all type of perverts. He would have been just disgusting. He would have been just a detestable being, a cave beast, an animal. He would have been all that. But yet, this Casper, the unfriendly ghost-looking demon right here, this bitch, she's able to come out and be a hoe. But you better not say nothing about it. See how wicked this place is, man? And the bitch ain't even all that cute. She looks dead from the inside out. But it says a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given it to him that feared the Lord. So any dummy that goes out with a woman like this or that has some type of relationship with a woman like this, hey, man, hey, get the insurance policies ready because, hey, I feel for you, my man. Okay, that woman is going to drive you insane without multiple personalities, because if she's dealing with 100 men a day, you know how many men didn't busted in that? You know how many rods she didn't blew? How many times she didn't busted back? And it was stated through study that any man that make a woman orgasm, allegedly part of his spirit is with her for 30 days. Now, I don't know how true that is, but it's just the fact that when you deal with women, you can tell when your vibration is on them. So I can really believe that, man. Okay, just from dealing with different women in my life, you can tell being around them, they start to pick up on your mannerisms, whether you busting in them or not. They start having your verbiage. They start to even look like your ass a little bit because they have what they call soul ties, man. Okay, woman, she takes on every DNA of every partner she has ever had. And this is why the medical, what they call the medical term, borderline personality disorder or bipolar disorder, which Esau names it under the scientific, it's like a scientific entity behind it, but it's really a demon. Okay, because women is supposed to be with one man the entire life, not the other way around. All right. But anyway, let's go. Sirach 25, and I'm gonna start at verses. What the hell is it? Let me go up. Yep, verses. Let's start at verses. Let's start at verses 8. It says, "A drunken woman and a gathered bride causes great anger, and she would not cover her own shame." Yeah, in fact, she's embracing this behavior. She's not shamefaced. You know, she may go home and cry and break down, but since you got a bunch of feminists out here and a bunch of simps that endorses her behavior, she's not going to go home and feel bad about it. Even inside, she may feel filthy and dirty because naturally women are supposed to be submissive. But see, you guys allow her to gaslight you, man. So she's able to cover up with the Maybelline, so to speak. She's able to walk out with her head high because you clowns out here, you elevate this behavior. Okay, which give and take, you did have whorehouses that men did go in and women did that for a profession. But this bitch, she don't have to do this, man. Okay, you got young women that's graduated from high school, 17, 18. Instead of going to school or finding a husband, they choose to be OnlyFans models. Oh, I could go ahead and make $100,000 a year by selling these titty pics. Or I could show my ass on camera or twerk. And a lot of you men are to blame for this shit too, because a lot of you goofies out there, you sit up here and you support this fucking madness, which make you just as guilty. Because if women like this were shamed and put in a place daily, you wouldn't have all this madness going on. But what do? Man, let that girl do what she want to do. Let her cheat in peace. I hate you niggas, man. God, I can't stand you niggas. But it says the whoredom of a woman may be known to her haughty looks and her eyelids. Yeah, you know, and she's extremely proud. Adult content creator Bunny Blue joins Nana in the studio. Get the fuck out of here. You got black women that want to be like this and wonder why they can't find men. But it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's the thing. Liberation. Women's liberation has been a big thorn in the side of the Israelite man and you women, because women's lib has given you the ability to totally destroy yourselves, man. Okay? With pleasure. And this is why the scriptures say, desire her not for pleasure. And also the scriptures say, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But it says, watch over the impotent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. For she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. And by every head she would sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Yeah, meaning she's going to jump rod the ride. And even the women that's not so-called content creators, they do the same goddamn thing, man. Okay, they do it just for the fuck of it. All just because they can do it. All because, you know, women want to be men. Okay, isn't a man's spirit to be promiscuous. And I wouldn't even say promiscuous. Men can sleep with as many women as they want and never be deterred by it unless he's just a weak individual. Because men was designed to spread his seed, man. And men was made to have multiple women. Okay, we have a ride. Okay, we doing the sticker. We're not getting influenced by your behavior unless you're just a weak-spirited individual. You know, but you women, you supposed to be with one man your entire goddamn life. All right, nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, Habakkuk 1 and 2, it says, O Lord, how long should I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. But why dost thou show me thy iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? And yeah, it's very vexing. Okay, it's vexing when I go out in public yeah, we're attracted to women, and you know, we get what we get because it just. What else can we fucking get here? We can't get anything pure for real. But yeah, it's very vexing that the sons of the Most High have to deal with fucking harlots, man. Okay, your wife you've been fucking on or loving on for 20 years, guess what? If you ain't take her virginity, she's a hoe before she met you. And you better believe that during the midst of your 20-year relationship, I guarantee you she done stepped out or entertained somebody, man. For all you jakes out there that be in denial. No more woman. Okay, nigga. It's what you think. All right, I don't put nothing past no goddamn body. All right, I witnessed my own mother play the fucking whore, so you think I'm going to believe any other woman? And when I say the whore, meaning that several men wanted to be with my mother because she was a very attractive lady. You know? Now, my sister, on the other hand, she keeps her life private, so I really don't know what she do. But she came up, and, you know, she wasn't in that type. She wasn't that type of female. She was always the relationship type, the relationship one, and she never had any kids, but even then, who knows how she was getting down behind closed doors. But my sister had more of a modest approach to her, you see. But it says, therefore the law is slack in judgment. It says here, therefore the law is slack in judgment. They will never go forth, right? Because that type of behavior is supposed to be eliminated immediately. All right, it says, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. And wrong judgment is the fact that women like this get a pass, man. And if you even judge her or you got into some type of verbal disagreement and you shamed her, they will lock your ass up for harassment, man. Verbal abuse. When a woman she clearly is a fucking whore, man. All right, last precept, Amos 7 and 17, it says, but this is what Yahweh says. Your wife will become a prostitute in this city. And this city is talking about Babylon, because America is really a city. It's not really a country. It's a corporation. It says, and your sons and daughters will be killed, and your land will be divided up, and you yourself will die in a foreign land, which is over here in America, man. And all the people, or the people of Israel, will certainly become captives in exile, far from their homeland, all right? And where the hell are we at? Okay, we're on the utmost side of the earth, on the far opposite side of where the hell we were originally supposed to be. All right, so anyway, I'm going to end it giving out praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. May the Most High bring judgment to this